Minister Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson has tasked the newly inaugurated committee tasked to develop a roadmap for the construction of a new gas processing plant. 4 weeks to complete their work. The 15-member committee was inaugurated jointly with the Energy Ministry with the aim of finding solutions to the country's perennial energy challenges associated with the lack of fuel to power thermal plants. Speaking on the inauguration, Energy Minister John Jinapor revealed that the plant will, amongst many, shore up current gas deficits in power sector while also creating jobs in the country.
Commissioning of the first gas processing plant at Atuabo, there hasn't been much investment in our gas sector. There has not been any additional gas processing plant, neither have we increased the pipeline from Ghana Gas's perspective. Indeed, today I had a meeting with the Honorable Minister of Finance, and it turned out that the liquid fuel requirement alone for this year for our thermal plants exceeds $1 billion. That is if we buy distillate fuel, light crude oil, HFO, it takes us to around 1 billion. That is not sustainable. But the catch is that the liquid fuel currently is not part of the tariff structure. And so even as all of us agree that the cost of electricity hits our pockets, the truth is that that 1 billion is not reflected in the current tariff structure. Demand is projected to increase by about 300 megawatts every year. And so next year, your guess is as good as mine. So something ought to be done urgently to address this situation. One of the ways is to address the fuel challenge confronting us as a country. Currently, we have a gas deficit of about 100 MMscf. And so we are compelled to buy very expensive liquid fuels to fill that gap. It's in the light of this that government is taking a bold decision that we construct our own second gas processing plant. That can give us savings of close to $500 million every year. And so in 2 years, the savings from using gas as an alternative to liquid fuels can repay the plant. And we think that the state and Ghana must own that plant. One of the reasons why we are facing serious challenges as a country is because the IPPs are always on our necks and they wouldn't take a breather. So we're going to get our own gas processing plant, increase gas consumption, but also for those who understand this sector, we're going to get what we call the LNGs, the NGLs, the natural gas. When you process the gas, apart from the lean gas, you get LPG.
As John Jinapor, the Finance Minister, Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson, on his part, stressed urgency in the task of the committee.
But unfortunately, when we were leaving office in 2016, we had enough gas to be able to power the entire power plant, and even excess. But nothing has been done since we left, only for us to return to see a major shortfall in terms of gas supply to power our gas processing plants, our thermal plants. Today, after our exercise, it came to us as a shock that Ghana requires at least $1.1 billion annually to buy light crude oils, heavy fuel oils, and others, diesel fuel oils, to be able to power our thermal plants. Yet, the consumer is not paying for this kind of fuel. And it means that the Ministry of Finance will have to look for money to fund this amount. And the shortfall is quite a lot. $1.1 billion is today's exchange rate. You are talking about 15 billion cedis. this 15 billion cedis is about 3.5 times the goods and services we use to run the entire government machinery. 3.5 times. And so the problem as we see is far bigger than what the country can accommodate. This simply means that we have to fast track this gas processing plant too. And you are right. 2 years of savings will be enough to repay this gas processing plant. And I'm surprised to hear that the previous administration, after so many years of talk, were unable to begin the process of acquiring a second gas processing plant. Honourable Minister, I want to also use this opportunity to urge the technical committee to expedite action and for us to quickly resolve the concerns that have raised. We need to have a second gas processing plant as soon as possible. And I believe that the technical committee will be able to finish their work in time for us to commission a contractor or a business to be able to build the second gas processing plant. It is so important for our country, so important for our welfare, and so important for the economy to run. And so I want to use this opportunity to thank you for your leadership and to thank the committee members there that we are inaugurating them here, and also to urge them that, please, enough of the bureaucracy.
That's Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson there. Now, stakeholders in the